Just a few halachas that we'll do in honor of Pesach, and then we'll say Kaddish. First, I ask you a favor. We have a whole pie of pizza. If you could please finish it before the night is over. Ilan, no, he can't have. He's working in the Pesach kitchen. But please, it's a mitzvah. Number two is interesting thing that comes up is tefillin, to put on tefillin during Chol HaMoed. Why am I bringing out this question? Someone came over to me today and he said that he's leaving Sunday night, that means after Yom Tov, on El Al. He's going to Israel and he's looking forward to be able to wear his tefillin at the Kotel in Yerushalayim. And he's been doing tefillin for already a year or two, but he never did it in Jerusalem at the Kotel, and he wanted to be proud to do it. And the day he's going to be in Yerushalayim is going to be Wednesday and Thursday, Chol HaMoed. So the question is, does he put on tefillin? So I asked him, what's your minhag? He says his father has a custom, he doesn't put on tefillin to begin with. And his grandfather also didn't put on tefillin to begin with. So that's the minhag. That's their custom. They don't put on tefillin. To begin with, they never put on tefillin. So, and anyways, I told him that if you, especially in Yerushalayim, over there no one puts on tefillin, even the Ashkenazim. So I said to him that, guess what, there's two kinds of mitzvahs. There's a mitzvah in the Torah to put on tefillin. Then there's a mitzvah that you don't put on tefillin. In other words, it's also a mitzvah, don't get upset. You know, it's not like you're doing something wrong. So he says, oh.
The guy's in the prison.
Yeah, you remember that story. So the point is that the mitzvah of not doing is just as a joyous mitzvah of doing it. Why am I saying this? Because tomorrow night there's a debate if you're allowed to daven Ma'ariv before you search for Chometz. Why? Because usually you do Ma'ariv after the night falls, and searching Chometz you have to start after sunset. And we're afraid that if you're going to daven Ma'ariv, you might get so into the Ma'ariv and you won't go check for Chometz. So the halacha is an interesting thing. That if you daven with a minyan, then make sure you daven Ma'ariv with a minyan rather than davening Ma'ariv alone later. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not going to have a minyan later, do so. However, there's many things that you should search for Chometz before tomorrow night. For example, your car. Your car, don't wait for tomorrow night to search for Chometz. Clean it now, tomorrow. Open the windows in the car and search during the day. Because by night, to go with a candle in the car, you're not going to see it. But if you open the windows during the day, you'll be able to see the Chometz. So do it tomorrow. Same thing with your porch outside. You don't need a candle. So to clean it and do it tomorrow during the day, you can actually do the search of the Chometz by the light. You don't need a candle.
Your pockets.
So,
Your pockets.
Pockets, all that. And at night you'll do the rooms and the drawers or whatever you need to do. That's number one. Number two, any room in the house that you're selling, that means you're sealing off, you're closing off, you don't have to search for Chometz. Why? Since you're going to sell the entire room, so by selling the entire room, you are exempt of searching for Chometz in that room. The same thing is when it comes to a store. Any part of the store that you're closing off, you don't have to search. However, is everything right?
Nobody's getting excited. No.
So in order to get the mitzvah of search Chometz, you have to have a room that you didn't sell. So for example, I know a few people that are leaving Friday morning for the whole Pesach. What do? According to halacha, they could sell the whole house, but they have to leave one room that they don't sell. That room they search tomorrow night, and they look for Chometz in that room, and at least they did the mitzvah of b'dikas Chometz. Now, interesting enough, according to the halacha, searching for Chometz is a mitzvah even if you don't find it. So if you search and search and you don't find Chometz, you did the mitzvah. Because the mitzvah is not to find chametz, the mitzvah is to search for chametz. Bedikas chametz. The say, your custom is we put 10 pieces of bread all around the house.
Do you do it?
Huh?
Do you do it?
Everyone does it.
You put the bread. You put the bread around.
10 pieces. 10 pieces all around. You wrap it in a paper so the crumbs don't spread.
Sometimes you forget where you put it.
So you have your son take the notes where he puts it.
Bring home the dog.
And take along a map, a GPS, and just go around and search for the chametz. But there is a custom to put 10 pieces of bread,
She used to do it.
but the 10 pieces of bread, don't search for that. That's not the mitzvah. The mitzvah is to search. And you happen to find the 10 pieces, but if you're only going to look for the 10 pieces, then you're missing the whole
Is
mitzvah.
there a time frame for searching?
You're allowed to wrap that up.
From after Ma'ariv tomorrow night through the night, you can
Is there like a
search.
minimum time that you have to search to be considered like a real search?
No, as long as you looked all
You
over.
have to use candle or can you use flashlight?
You can hold a candle and use a flashlight. Or open the lights in the room. What's the problem? Open the lights. You don't have lights.
It's gonna make me crazy tomorrow.
Why?
Search.
No, you have to search everywhere, under the closets, everything, under the beds, on the drawers. Well, what you could do is you could split it up. You divide Tamir and Ariel, do let's say 3 rooms. Tamir does 3 rooms, Ariel 3 rooms, and you do the rest. You don't need all 3 to go in the same place.
So woman,
Yeah, but I'm saying where they would bring chametz throughout the year.
Question, does a person that doesn't own the facility do the Vayda Chometz?
Does he rent it?
Yeah.
The fact that you're either rent, well, if you rent, you
As you live.
still have.
As long as you're living, as long as it's your place. if you
Living
live.
there is sufficient,
Office too?
because I used to hear that if you don't own, it's not set
If you're,
in
if
stone.
you're renting it.
If you rent it or like an
Yeah,
office.
what's your question?
Are you, well, I know you're not supposed to speak while you search in general, but if you're speaking, it's for like the need for the search.
Yeah, no problem. Rabbi Chananya ben Akash, Kadosh Baruch Hu,